I said I was going to record videos about my complicated relationship with food, and then, like classic Nondumiso, I disappeared. I'm sorry about the empty promises, but the point is I'm back, okay? I'm here, and I'm ready to bear my heart and soul out to you. So I'm gonna start telling you guys why my relationship with food is so flippin' complicated, okay? Starting with the 11 reasons why I basically eat for the wrong reasons. But before I get into this video, I just want to make a very quick disclaimer. Firstly, I am definitely not a medical doctor or nutritionist. Everything I say in this video is based on my personal experience. If you need medical help or health related assistance, please still do contact your health practitioner. The reasons I state in this video are not necessarily the wrong reasons to eat. I just find that they tend to warp my relationship with food. Some of the things I'll be telling you about today I've worked on and I've conquered, and others I basically am still working on. First of all, I was using food as some type of reward system. I'm not even joking, you guys. I was like legit treating myself like a puppy. I would get through a stressful week and I would literally give myself a little treat on some like, you deserve a little treat, girl. You've been having such a tough week. You deserve a little treat. Secondly, I was using food as a coping mechanism. So when I was going through a sad period of my life, or I was going through some type of mild depression, or I was just going through a period where I was feeling very anxious, I was using food as a coping mechanism. So that would mean I would be literally just eating whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, because I was so sad and I was so stressed out, I couldn't also be choking on a carrot. And I'm not even joking, that's legit my mantra. Like literally when I'm going through a sad period, I'm on some, yo guys, life is already tough. I can't also be choking on a carrot. Sorry if I keep looking down, that's because I'm trying to control the camera using my phone, okay? The third reason why I was eating for the wrong reasons is because I was eating every time I needed to celebrate something. Now it could be anything. It could be completing a course. It could be, I don't know, man, just anything. Coming back from the gym. Okay, look, the point is I was eating to celebrate any milestone, any big event, or even if it's not a big event, just any type of thing that needed to be celebrated. I was eating junk food to celebrate. Fourthly, I think I was identifying a bit too much with the voice in my head that told me that I was having a certain craving. So I would literally listen to every craving I had. If my body said, I'm craving a burger, well, guess where I was? In my car, driving to Maccadees. And yeah, you know, this is something I only recently learned. I have to observe my cravings the same way I observe my thoughts. Now, if you're into mindfulness and that sort of thing, you know all about what I'm talking about right now. You can't identify too much with the voice in your head, because the voice in your head is a bit cuckoo sometimes. Okay, so I have stopped now listening to every single craving that I experience. I observe my cravings. If my body says it's craving chocolate, I just observe it, and then I go, well, guess what? We're gonna eat some veggies. Thank you. The fifth reason why I was eating for the wrong reasons. I was eating junk food to relax. I don't know, something about the weekend that just makes you want to just relax and just eat a whole lot of junk food. Now, this is something that I actually struggled with, even, in the first half of this year. I was eating healthy during the week, in other words, weekdays, and then I get to the weekend and suddenly every type of healthy eating habits was just thrown out the window because I was feeling relaxed. I somehow associate healthy food with tension. So if I'm tense, like if I'm at work doing work, obviously I'm generally just focused on work, and I don't have time to have cravings or even to entertain my cravings. So I find that I eat a lot healthier on weekdays than I do on the weekends. So when I'm relaxed on the weekend, I feel like, why should I be eating broccoli? Like, where's the burrito at? Where's the pizza at? The sixth reason why I was eating for the wrong reasons, and I don't know if I've really recovered from this, but whenever it's rainy and cold outside, I just struggle to eat healthy. Guys, I don't know, does anybody else struggle with this? Because I swear, like when it's cold, I just genuinely just don't have the strength to eat healthy food. How do people do it? I don't get it. I don't know how people do it. So when it's cold and rainy outside, oh, I just eat, because I don't know, there's something about cold weather and a big bowl of pasta and, I don't know, a cup of hot chocolate or something. The seventh reason why I was eating unhealthy. Okay, again, I haven't gotten over this for sure. When I'm PMSing, I legit become unruly. Like literally, I just eat. I eat whatever I want. Like, normally I'm craving carbs and I'm just stuffing myself with all these carbs. So yeah, I don't know if anybody has tips on how to work around that, please let me know. But I find that when I'm PMSing, I basically eat a lot more than at other times of the month. The eighth reason is that basically I would eat a lot when I was out. So socializing was such a big thing for me, and food. For some reason, I associated being at a restaurant or being out with friends with junk food. There was a very close connection in my mind between junk food and going out. And it's something that I had to work on for a very long time, to understand that just because I'm out doesn't mean I should go crazy on the food, okay? So I literally would go out and, and order a pizza, a burger, whatever I felt like eating on the menu on that day, I would order. And it took me a very long time to realize that I didn't have to do that I could actually order the salad. It's literally that when I had that epiphany, I was like, wow, this is life-changing stuff, man. And the thing about socializing is that it becomes a bigger problem when you're an adult and you tend to go out more often. So I think when I was a student and I was broke, it wasn't too much of a problem for me, the fact that I had trouble ordering healthy food at a restaurant. But when I started working, it started to become a bigger problem, because as you can imagine, as a working person, you're constantly going out with friends, you're constantly going out with colleagues, and if you're frequently going out and ordering a pizza, a burger, fries, then you really start to see the effects of that. Let's just say I'm still recovering from that period of my life. The ninth reason why I was eating for the wrong reasons. Again, I don't think I should say this in the past tense. I think it's still very much an issue. When I go home, literally, I just switch off mentally and I stop worrying about what I'm eating, why I'm eating it. I literally just eat whatever I want to eat. There's something about my grandmother's food. So when I go home and my grandmother makes me pap and beans and I'm just gonna eat all of it, because, well, guess what, my grandmother made it and her cooking is bomb. So how am I gonna resist my grandmother's food? So yeah, so that's to say, I go home and I gain a lot of weight, obviously, when I go home, because I just eat whatever I want to eat, and of course my grandmother loves to feed me. I think at the moment I'm her favorite grandchild. Oh, and by the way, you know what my grandmother did when I went home a week ago? She's literally, as I was leaving to go to the airport, she called me to the side and she handed me these socks that she bought especially for me, and she said I mustn't tell my sisters. Oh my goodness, I swear I'm her favorite grandchild, which is obviously a big deal because I wasn't always the favorite. I am so happy to hold his spot at the moment. Anyway, the final reason why I was eating for the wrong reasons is that I was eating for entertainment. And I know I've already referred to eating out when you're socializing with your friends, but by entertainment I mean, when you're bored at home, like you're not necessarily out with your friends, but you're bored, so you're just sitting around doing nothing, or you're watching a series and you just start eating stuff because, well, what else are you gonna do? Sit there and not eat? Like, what's that? And I used to have this thing about watching series where I had to have a burger and chips in order for the series to make sense. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I had so much fun making it. See you guys next time.